Everybody, this is Aya of the Dawn. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We are going to do a reading for the mighty Leos of the Zodiac. How are you guys doing? Let's clear out the energy. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me. Please join the Unicorn Collective on Meetup, and also check out any events and services I offer at my website at ayaofthedawn.com. I have one more of these Sri Yantras left, and now I have to reorder. Thank you guys for ordering from me. We're going to focus on the Sri Yantra as we say your name 3 times, first, middle, and last initial. And breathe. I forgot to breathe. Breathe 3 times in and out. Help get centered. Okay, Leo. We're focusing on the Sri Yantra for your highest prosperity, manifestation, and growth as a person. Okay? So let's tap into you. I need to breathe some more, so excuse me. I was just laying down doing some energy work. And so any of us that are into doing somatic experiencing know that that kind of takes you into the sensation plane of your experience. Okay, I'm ready. All right, Leos. Leo, September, Leo, September. So you guys aren't really feeling with it, huh? You're feeling kind of out of sorts, maybe like you haven't found your place yet. Exactly, like a place of your own for your soul's calling, and you're searching. I can sense that. So Leo, what's the message for you? Leo. The first card that came out is the Knight of Arrows reversed. The second card that came out is Death. The third card, the 3 of Arrows. And the fourth card, the Knight of Cups reverse. And I am using the Sacred India Tarot deck. And so there's mythology and epics that go along with all these cards. So I'm going to look at the Knight of Arrows reverse because I feel like that's a really interesting card. This is the Hanuman. Which is a species with a primate face. Okay. Hanuman, son of Vayu, the wind god, is also known as Anajanaya, son of Anajana. As a young boy, he was a holy terror, but grew up to become an exemplar of self-restraint, wisdom, and judicious application of strength. He has supreme siddhis, supernatural powers, but his greatest asset is his astuteness. He is the ideal devotee of Rama, eternally celibate and immortal. Hanuman is an incarnation of Shiva in his Rudra aspect. Storms and lightning herald his approach to mortal eyes. He is not a monkey, but a Vanara, a mythical race with simian attributes belonging to a superior culture and civilization. Hanuman is worshipped as the savior from troubles, knowing fully well the imbroglios that whims and willfulness land a person in. Hanuman compassionately forgives and aids humans. The flag of victory signifies his invincibility. The arrow, his unerring and penetrative insight into all situations. The axe compassionately cuts away the tree of delusion. The conch represents prana, the vital breath which he has mastered. The flower is the self, surrendered at the feet of God. One hand is hidden, as we may never presume to know all about immortal beings. Hanuman is Mahabhira, the great hero, and as well Buddha Mataman, Vadistam, first amongst the wise. He is thus the only God who is a favorite of intellectuals as well as the patron of wrestlers and athletes. That's cute. The card shows him in his Vishvarupa, the universal form, the strength of wisdom pervading all quarters. So the mantra that goes along with Hanuman is Om Hum Hanumet Vijayam. So the insight to this card is that you're fighting. Since it's reversed, you're fighting for its own sake because one can win. Why? Why are you doing that, Leo? Goes out of the way to offend impulsive and breathtaking rashness, does not suffer fools gladly and sees fools everywhere, too clever by half. Anger conceals low self-image, ironically, thinking of oneself as stupid, amnesia and forgetfulness at any stage of life, wastes energy in cranky causes, argues to confuse, not to win. Romantic relationships are not likely to succeed. Quarrelsome, vicious, and revengeful person, toxic anger, in health matters, all aspects connected with breathing are impacted. Okay, so this is saying to me that you need a greater cause in your life. Like you need to really tap into your spirituality. And the next card, the death card, is saying that like you're acting out basically because you don't feel like you're worthy or ready for the next transformation in your life. And it looks like there might be some relationship issues because of this transformation, and it's only because you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to go with the transformation, so you're fighting it. And other people don't know what the hell is wrong with you because I don't really see you communicating well about what's really happening, and maybe you don't know. And if you have a Leo around you, this is what's going on with them. You've been seeing them go after, or seeing yourself going after the things that you think you want for a while. Because I see the Knight of Lotuses here and it's reversed. And so when it's reversed, it's just kind of like the Nine of Cups is about your highest wish and fulfillment and manifestation. And what's happening is, okay, so we have the three of arrows here. What's happening is you're feeling left out in life in some way. And your transformational death is calling you. That's why you feel left out, because you do need to take a step back and really get to know yourself, get to know your divine self, get more involved in spirit, and learn to cherish your true esoteric being, like the science of who you are. It's not that you have to let go of your worldly dreams and aspirations, but sometimes, Leo, it does take a back seat. Like sometimes your emotions are on Front Street. Your issues are on Front Street and not necessarily the side that you want to show. Because both of these cards, like the Knight of Arrows reverse and the Knight of Lotuses reverse, is like you're trying to hold on to like some type of nostalgia of your youth, of like how you used to do it, how things used to be, like how people used to respond to you. And at a certain point, like, it's just not cute anymore. And it only gets that way when it's time to change. The Death card. You know, like the Death card is about a rebirth. And after the Death card is your Three of Swords. So there's definitely a transformation in how you view what you have and who is around you, your relationships. You know, it might even be heartbreaking to see the truth. It's like the truth is going to be revealed to you, maybe in ways that are disappointing to you. There's something that needs to be released, and what needs to be released is bad habits, an old way of thinking, seeing yourself, seeing the world. Basically, it's time to grow up. And that's not necessarily Leo's strong point. This process might take a while, because it's kind of like trying to yoke a bull. You know, you might not have a relationship with spirit the way you need to. So you may not trust it yet. You may not trust when spirit calls you into like dark places. When spirit calls you into like the Alice in Wonderland forest or the rabbit hole, you're like, nah, I'll pass. I'm going to the corner store and get a bag of Funyuns, girl. I don't know who you are, what you're talking about, and what you're doing. But you're only pretending to not know, because all of us are in sync with our great mother consciousness. And when she calls us to come, when mama tells you to come here, that's what the fuck she means. You're going to get your butt tapped. That's exactly what's going to happen with this Three of Swords. You're going to end up getting the tap on the hand. And also, this reading is about paying attention to your health, and maybe to the health of people around you. There's going to be things that happen in your life to get your attention. And this is weird when it comes to the spirit world and what they use to get our attention. It's all in how you handle it, how fast it will pass, honestly. Like the saying, this too shall pass. Yes, this too shall pass. But it'll pass faster if you learn your lessons and have a great attitude, and stop pretending like la 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 la, I don't want to hear it, la la la. Like, just go. You might have picked up a book, because I know you guys, you might have bought a book that last week, like a self-help book. You'd be like, I'm reading it. Okay, are you applying it? Are you taking it seriously? Are you going after the changes you need to make? Have you signed up to go to counseling? Have you admitted to your partner your flaws? Have you spoken to anyone about, and are you being held accountable for the changes that need to be made? Or are you just going at it? Are you isolating yourself and like feeling lonely as hell when you go to bed at night? Okay, Leo, that's all I'm going to say to you. And the only reason why I'm talking to you for so long and like going in is because you guys need it. Nobody, you don't give people like an edge, like people can want to, but they better not, you know. So if you're watching this video, then you're essentially giving me that permission to kind of tap into you in that way. Okay, because the Leos are ruled by the sun, and the sun is big pride, big ego. So the universe, to penetrate that ego, there might be a fall, and it might be things that you don't want to go through. So I'm warning you, don't go through it. You don't have to. Just surrender to spirit, and it'll probably be less painful than having like a nervous breakdown because I can't take it anymore. You don't have to go there. This looks like a warning, like, okay, it's time for you to transform, it's time for you to change, it's time for you to grow up, girl. Are you going to listen? Okay, here we go. It starts. When spirit knocks on your door once, you listen, you deal with it, huh? Then twice, oh, what? You're not listening? 3 times, it gets a little bit louder, and that's just the way it is. The mother will have her way. We will all change and transform and learn and grow, whether we like it or not. Did you think you would stop growing when you moved out of your mama's house? It's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. All right, guys, I love you. And please be sure to watch your life path number video and also your human design video. Join me on Instagram at TangoFairy11 and also at the Unicorn events on Instagram as well. And I'll talk to you guys next month about this. Bye.